This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. So first of all, again, I welcome you all to the demo session of data analysis. So today's demo session is regarding the data analysis course. Today's demo was going to make you understand regarding what is data analysis, where it is used, why it is used, and what are the job opportunities you can have after learning in this course, and how will be the course is going to be covered for you. In each and every detailed point, I will be going to discuss with you in this introduction to the data analysis course. I will be going to start this session with my introduction. So let me introduce myself. Myself Harish, and I have 9+ years of teaching experience and working as a data analyst. Currently, I am working as a lead data analyst and having experience working on the skills of Databricks, PySpark, Python, SQL, Tableau, as well as Power BI. And I have a wide range of experience working on the projects from the domains of banking sector, financial sector, healthcare, and also in the telecommunication domain. And from the past 9+ years, I've been into this teaching domain of data analysis, and I have good amount of experience teaching the students from different types of backgrounds. Most of the students who joins in this session will be three categories, I can say. Most of the times, the students of having some career gap, students who are already working either in the technical or non-technical domains, and students of freshers who recently completed their graduation or about to complete in their final years. So most of these students are going to fall under one of these category. Even the students who join today in my demo session, you people might be also from one of this background, either some career gap or already working, or you wanted to start your career as a fresher. So even though you are any from of these backgrounds, you are eligible to become a data analyst, and you are eligible to learn this skill set. Why I'm saying this line means most of the students will be having in their mind one doubt, like or one, I can say, like, to start something new, they will be going to have some hesitation, like, can I learn this data analysis? Am I suitable to learn this data analysis? Can I become a data analyst? Can I sustain in this domain? Usually, most of the students will be having this primary question in their mind. So that is the reason I am answering this question first. Here, each and every one of you, whatever might be the background you are coming from, you are eligible to learn the data analysis. You don't worry regarding any of the prerequisites, or do I need any knowledge before I learn this data analysis? Don't worry about that. I am going to teach you people everything here from the basics onwards. Even though you are coming from non-technical domain, don't know any knowledge about any of the skill set in the technical side, don't worry, here I will be going to teach you people each and everything. So this session today, it is going to be like introduction to the data analysis course. Introduction to the data analysis course. So I will be going to discuss regarding three W's in this. Okay. The first W is about what, and second W is going to be why, third W is where. What is data analysis? That is the first question I wanted to answer for you people. What is data analysis? Observe the term data analysis. In this you have two different words. One is data and other one is analysis. What is usually meant by data? Data means information. Data means what? Information. And what is meant by analysis? Analysis means it can be like examining or else observing something deeply. Observing something deeply, in the sense, when you have some information with you, that information you are going to examine it deeply, and you are going to find out what is present in that information. So that is called as data analysis. Let me cover an example. Let's say I wanted to consider an example for the data. What is meant by data means, let's say today's demo session, we have some students attended here for the data analysis demo session. And from the past 1 week, how many students attended our demo session for data analysis in our institute? We have been gathered some information, all the students information, like their name, their contact number, or their email id, and regarding the course contents that we have been shared with them, what is their education background, like this very basic details we are going to store regarding the students. Let us consider, so that is going to be considered as what? A data. If 100 students have joined the demo from the past 1 week, that is 100 students information. If only 10 students have joined, 10 students information, but that is considered as data. That data I would be going to examine it or observe it, and I will be going to find out how that data is, how my students are joining in the demo sessions, and what type of backgrounds and all. So that is what is here called as data analysis. So to put forward a better definition, I would say it is the process of analyzing the data to find the insights, so this is another new word you might have heard today, which is insight. What is meant by insight? Insight means nothing but output of data analysis. Insights means output of data analysis. I will tell you with a small example. I mentioned that there are suppose 100 students joined our demo session from the past 1 week, and I am trying to analyze all the students information, and I'm trying to find like how many of the students attended our demo in the offline and how many of them have attended the online. How many students are from the background of some freshers, how many of them are already working people, how many of them are having some career gap, how many of them are female or how many of them are male. These kind of things, if I can able to identify from that information or from the data, that is what I consider as an insight. Simply it is output of data analysis. If you want to understand it easily, insights means output of data analysis. That's the only thing you should able to focus on. That is regarding data analysis. To find out those insights, you're going to analyze your data by following some process. In the sense, different steps. You're going to do different types of steps and analyze the data to find those insights. That is simply called as data analysis. Nothing much. That is simple data analysis is. But why companies are using this one? Why we are using data analysis? Not only just companies, anybody. The reason behind the companies or the big kind of a business or MNC companies, everybody they are using these data analysis just for making some better decisions to improve their business. Whatever was the business happening, for that business to get them get that particular business improved, and improved in the sense it can be getting more sales, getting more profits, getting more customers. It can be anything in their success mantra, whatever they wanted. There to get that particular success thing, we are using these data analysis insights, we in the sense the businesses. So let me write down the line here. The businesses are using the data analysis insights to make better decisions, the businesses are using the data analysis insights to make some better decisions, which will help which will which will help the business to grow. Here we are using these insights to make some decisions. The companies are making some decision by analyzing the data. Those insights they are using, and that will be going to help them in improving their business. Suppose let's say you take the example whatever I'm explaining, students attending our demo session. Let me continue. You take in our educational institution itself, we are using the data analysis, and here we are trying to make more joinings in the institute. So to make more joinings, we are trying to promote our product, like our course that we are teaching here as data analysis. We are trying to promote more. But instead of that, I wanted to know which type of students, if we target more, we can get more joinings. Let me say, out of the 100 students attended our demo session, 50 of them are having some career gap students, and 25 of them are already working, and 25 of them are freshers. Okay, out of 50 students, let me say, sorry, out of 100 students, let me say 50 of them are from career gap, 25 of them are already working, and remaining 25 students are freshers. So by that, what you can understand, most of the students from that having some career gap are trying to learn some data analysis. So why can't we just focus more and make our promotions to reach out to most of the career gap students and try to make more joinings in our institute. So this is all about the business here. And also in any type of a business, you take Amazon as a company, or take in any type of a big industries also, simply to improve their business, to get more profits, to get more sales, and to improve their business, to understand what is happening in their business, the data analysis is being used there. So that is the reason why the data analysis is used. Okay, so you might also ask me, like I mentioned businesses, so what are the types of businesses are using data analysis? So to answer that, I'm going to answer the third question, like where data analysis is used. Here I would be going to provide you different types of companies. Rather than providing the company names, I'll target the types of business. Okay. First one is about e-commerce. So I guess everybody know what are e-commerce companies. Some examples can be Amazon, Flipkart, Okay, some Walmart is there, quick commerce companies like Zepto, online selling platforms like Myntra, Azio, Misho. These kind of so many companies are using the data analysis. Okay, and going to the healthcare industries like hospitals, it can be in the pharmaceutical companies. We are using the data analysis in the banking domain. You take any type of banks, SBI Bank or HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank or any other international banks, they are using the data analysis. And in the sports, it can be cricket, football, hockey, badminton, wrestling, whatever might be the sports and games you take. The data analysis is being used in that. And apart from that, in the movies also, for making the movies, to hire some actors and to hire some kind of different technicians, they are using the data analysis, taking some data driven decisions to make some movie also being followed in so many industries nowadays. Okay, so in the movies, in the education industries, you can take in our institute itself as an example. In the educational institutions, we are using the data analysis, and in the stock markets you can consider, and in the manufacturing industries or in the real estate market. Okay, whichever the industry you take, guys, all the software industries, it can be Infosys or TCS or Wipro or Accenture or Deloitte, whichever the industry you take, the data analysis is having its applications all over. Okay, what is the most important thing regarding these more applications or the 3Ws? Why, what is my intention here in making you understand the 3Ws here is, you should understand what is the skill that you are learning, how much of important it is, and how it is used in the day-to-day life. If you don't know regarding those questions for any of the skill that you're trying to learn, you may not get the interest or you may not able to understand the importance of it. You can see the data analysis is being touched in every industry that is happening in our day-to-day life in front of our eyes. Wherever you are currently, you can see in front of your eyes, some of these businesses are going to be using the data analysis. It can be in your phone, Zomato or Swiggy, or it can be in your Zepto or Blinkit or Walmart, or it can be in the hospitals, or it can be in the banks. Okay, whatever the domains you take, the data analysis is having its applications. So when a skill that you are learning is having a lot of applications all over the market, that the most important thing to understand there is that skill is having a lot of job opportunities and it will be going to have a good future as well. If some of the skills, if you observe, that is not being much used in the day-to-day life, that skill will not be going to be in the market for long amount of time. Only after 1 or 2 years it will be going off. But this data analysis is having a lot of applications all over the market. Everywhere it is used, which is meaning that it is having a good amount of growth in the future also. Once you learn the course, you no need to again go and learn new skill. Once you are able to learn this skill now, you no need to learn anything new in the future. You no need to go and learn any other changing the domain. Things are not at all required. That is the power of data analysis, to make you understand that I have spent the time in explaining you the 3Ws here. So I hope you people are able to understand the impact and the importance of data analysis on our day-to-day lives. So from there, I am going to the next part of the demo session, which is regarding explaining you people what are the different steps involved in the data analysis. What are the steps involved in the data analysis? Because in the explanation of definition, I clearly mentioned that it is the process. Process means usually different types of steps will be there. So what are those steps? This question or the explanation I'm going to provide under the steps involved in data analysis is also going to give you an idea like how is that work as a data analyst is going to be in your work life. Okay, once you get a job, what is the type of work as a data analyst you are going to do in the company? So that understanding also you can expect from these steps involved. So when you join in any project as a data analyst, the first thing you should do, or if you start working as a data analyst in any type of a project, first thing you should do is understanding the business requirements. You should understand the business requirements. What is meant by this? For example, it will say you are working as a data analyst in a project, so you should know what is the project, who is the client, what is the business that does, what are the expectations, what are the types of analysis they're expecting you to do, what are your roles and responsibilities. Are very basic things, nothing are technical here, but you should have that understanding before you go ahead and start doing the technical things. Even though this is a very easy thing, but very impactful also to follow in the next steps, because if you don't understand the requirements, what type of analysis we can do? So you should know what are they expecting. Based on that, you should act and you should be able to do some analysis. So that is the reason why the first step is about understanding the business requirements. Once you can understand the business requirements, the second thing is about the data collection, or else I can also call the steps as data gathering. This is important steps from here on will follow: data collection or else data gathering. The meaning is simple. Any company you take, different types of data is going to be stored for them. We call that data as a business data. Business data means what? The data for that particular company. Data of any company can be considered as business data. Let me explain. You are working in some bank, in a banking domain project. A banking domain project is came for your company and you need to work on that. Let me say that bank, any bank you take, usually any bank is going to store the information, what type of information regarding their customers, whatever the customers, whoever are having accounts in their bank, related to that customers information the bank is going to store. And their transactions information also the bank will store. What are the transaction the day-to-day customers are performing, those related information. And what are all the loans being given, what are all the savings account information, the current account information, the insurance related information. These all things of information can be stored in a bank. For example, you take Amazon as a company. Amazon will also have the customers information, who are all placing the orders, that orders related information, what are the products the company is selling, that products related information, what are the returns coming when an order is being returned, what are the returns related to those details Amazon can store. And related to the employees, who are all employees working in Amazon, their related information. So like this, any company is going to store a lot of data, not just one type of data. You can see different types of data the company is going to store based on the business what they're doing. So the interesting thing here is, what data does you need to get for analysis? To perform analysis, you need data. There itself the name says data analysis. You need some data, then only you can do the analysis. Without data, what type of analysis can you do? It's not possible, right? So to get that data only, what data you need to get? You have this much of amount of data. From what type of data you need? You don't know, right? That is the reason why you should understand the business requirements. The business requirements, there you know what type of analysis you should do. Let's say the bank, as I mentioned, right, the bank wanted you to analyze the loans related data. When I talk about the loans related data in the bank, apart from loans you have so much of data, but you are going to get what is the data that you needed from the entire available data. It might have customers, it might have transactions, it might have savings, but you don't need all of them. You only need loans, right? So you are going to only get the data from the client for these loans. So I will also put it more easily. Let me say the client is having some 100 tables, all of these included, some 100 tables are there, but loans related only 20 tables are there. So you are going to select those 20 tables from the 100 tables. That is what is data collection. Whatever is the data that you needed, you need only 20 tables. So those 20 tables to bring from the 100 tables. This is the entire information from the client. So that is what is the data collection. Again, I'm repeating, the data what you needed, getting that data from the entire available data is considered as the data collection or data gathering. That is simple thing. Okay, so once you got the data with you, the next thing you are going to do is not directly analysis, but instead you are going to do data collection. I can also call this step as data gathering. So what is the importance? Sorry, wait a minute. It's data cleaning. It is data cleaning, and we can also call this as data transformations. Data transformation. So what you can able to do here in the cleaning, why is it important to clean the data? Why can't we directly start doing the analysis? The reason is, the data that you have collected, that the data might be having some inconsistencies, some missing data, some wrong values. These things are possible. So you need to clean that. You need to transform your data such a way analysis results should be correct. If you don't do the collection, the cleaning on the data that you have collected, the results in the end, which is nothing but insights, that might be getting wrong. So to get the correct results in the end, I am being performing the data cleaning and transformation. Without cleaning or transforming your data, your results might be getting incorrect. So to get the correct results, I am performing the data cleaning or transformations. That is the importance of this step. So once your data is cleaned, once it is transformed, the next thing that you are going to do here is about your data visualization. I can also call it as creating the reports, or else what? Data visualization. Data visualization. So in this data visualization step, or creating the reports step, you are going to create some visualizations. That is nothing but representing your data in the form of some charts and graphs is considered as data visualization. It is one simple example I will use to explain you this data visualization importance. For example, let's say there was one story book was there. Okay, and it is having some 1,000 pages in that. Okay, how many? Some 1,000 pages are there for that book. The same book was actually made as a movie. The movie is of some 2.5 hours. The entire story present in the 1,000 pages is being made a movie, and it was some 2.5 hours. When I ask somebody, are you going to prefer reading the book or are you going to prefer watching this 2.5 hours movie? 90% of the time, even you people can also, even if you ask me also, I will say I'll prefer the watching movie, because reading 1,000 pages, it's going to take a lot of time, and it might be feeling bored after reading some 100 pages like that. In a day, I can't read it for more than 1 or 2 hours. Am I right? But if you ask me to watch a movie, 2.5 hours of movie, everybody will watch without any bore. If the movie was made good, without any, with the good characterizations and all, because people are preferring to visualize the data rather than reading it. If you keep the data in the Excel file like a normal kind of a table, you might not able to understand it easily. But if you make the same data in the terms of some bar chart or a line chart or a pie chart, it will become easy to understand. Here, why you are going for a movie? Because you don't want to waste the time in reading 1,000 pages. Okay, here I'm not against reading books, guys. I'm saying 90 to 95% of the people, remaining people might prefer reading books also. I'm not saying that it's a no. So some people will prefer reading the books also, but I am saying most of them. So why people will, most of them will prefer watching a movie means, mostly it will save some time for them, and the characterizations, everything, they no need to imagine their own. Because if you, when you're reading the book, you need to imagine how the person is going to be, what they're doing on your own, you need to imagine. But here the characters will do in front of you on the screen, and with some nice background musics and everything, you people can able to enjoy there within less amount of time, with better understanding you people can get there. That is the reason most of the students or most of the people, I can say, prefer watching movie rather than reading some 1,000 pages of same story book. So there itself you are can able to understand the importance of data visualization. Rather than showing your data in some types of Excel files, you show the data in some pictures or graphs. That is what is more interesting for the clients or stakeholders to understand it easily. That is the point of data visualization. So the data visualization here, it represents the data in the form of charts and graphs. That is what here we call it as a data visualization. So that is the importance of data visualization. Once the data visualization has been created, in the sense reports were generated, then you're going to share with the clients. So once you share with the clients, and also you're going to explain them what is happening in their business, based on that, the clients are going to do what? Make some better decisions which will help their business to grow. It can be any type of a business. That is what is the data analysis. Here the main thing regarding data analysis is you're going to clean the data. First of all, get the data, clean the data, analyze the data, and tell the people what is happening in the data. That is simply steps involved in the data analysis. In these steps, you should know like what are the skills you need to learn to perform this. Suppose data collection or data cleaning you want to do. Here I explained on a high level basis using some theoretical words, so it might be feeling easy, but you need some skill set, of course. What are the skills that I am going to teach you people here, or what are the skills that you need to perform these steps? Or else the third statement can be, what are the skills if I learn in the data analysis I will get a job. Among the three statements, the third one is more interesting, because to get a job is my ultimate aim. Your aim or even my aim also, I want my students to get a job. Okay, here, what are the skills if I learn I will get a job? That is the most important part and most appropriate for our scenario here. What are the skills? You go to any other LinkedIn or Naukri, any other job portals of your choice, look for the data analyst jobs. Take some 20 job applications, 10 from LinkedIn or 10 from Naukri or 10 from whatever the place you want, and just go through them. What are the skills they're asking? How many times a skill is being asked? Among the 20 job applications, some skill X and Y is there. Some XYZ skill, how many times they're asking among the 20? or some ABC skill, how many times they're asking. You just note them down. I would be confidently able to say 90 to 95% of the times the companies are asking the skills like Excel, SQL, okay, Power BI, Tableau, Python, statistics. So these are the six skills most of the companies are expecting in the curriculum, or any other student or any other candidate coming for the interviews as a data analyst. These skills are the most important skills and definitely need to be having in everybody to get a job as a data analyst. Here I am also going to teach you all the skills, but along with these, according to the latest industry trends, I am also going to teach you people with respect to the Databricks plus PySpark. Okay, the Databricks and PySpark also being included in this curriculum for your batch. Okay, this is the latest batch which are going to start with including the Databricks and PySpark. Earlier, I used to only teach you people the remaining skills, but here I'm also including the concepts of Databricks plus PySpark here, which is going to be an additional skill set for the students, because nowadays in the companies also, even in our company when we are hiring the data analysts, so I am also going to take some interviews. So at that time also we are expecting to have some PySpark knowledge. At least apart from the Databricks, the student should have some PySpark knowledge we are expecting from the candidates. So that is the reason why I am trying to provide that for my students also who are coming to learn with me. Okay, I will teach you people according to the latest industry trends. However, is my work life is going to be the same skills, and from the basics onwards until the advanced part, everything I'm going to cover for you. So what is the most important thing here is I'm going to teach you from the basics to advanced, not just basics or not directly jumping on to the advanced, from the basics, because some of you might don't have any knowledge about any of the skill set here. You might be hearing some of the words for the first time also, so no problem, don't worry. We are all learning the things from the childhood onwards, so you don't know everything. And when you born, you don't know mathematics or you don't know science or you don't know social something, we have learned it. So with the practice, with the best kind of faculty from my side, I will be going to teach you everything. So it is your job that definitely you will learn it, and we will practice it. You will be getting mastery in this skill set. So once you get that experience of dealing with some projects and dealing with different practical things, there you are going to get a job as a data analyst. So from my side, I'm going to teach you all the skills that I mentioned here with a real-time live projects. So easily here I'm going to cover here for you people the 5+ projects. 5+, which projects these two? These are all real-time live projects. Real-time data I will be going to use and explain you people in the class only. I will be going to teach you people these projects. And apart from these projects, I want my students to at least cover 5+ projects along with me. Whatever the data I am using, whatever the analysis I'm making, you people use it on the new data set and you perform some analysis. That is going to be your project, because these 5 projects when I explain in my class, I am teaching you. So you should also do some other project along with me. That is where you people can easily make it. How many? Easily, I want my students to make at least 10 plus, in the sense not just 11 or 10. You should touch at least some 15 projects by the end of this course. That is where you are going to become by the completion of this course. 3 to 4 years of experience in data analyst knowledge you are going to gain. That much of knowledge if you want, that much of job if you want, means definitely you need to spend your time here in analyzing the data and doing a lot of projects and practice. You don't worry, to perform the projects I would be going to share with you people the data sets. Okay, what are all the tasks, like day-to-day tasks, like when I'm explaining the skill set daily, I will explain you some give you some homework kind of thing, and of course some assignments I would be going to provide for you people, and also the notes, whatever the notes that I'm going to write on that day, that is going to be shared with you people. The recordings of this session, most importantly, if any day class you miss also, no problem, you'll be going to have the recording with you. You can go through the recording and you can reach out to me at any point of time, because once you join the course my contact number will be provided. So whenever you have any doubt you can directly contact me, so that is also possible. So recordings of this session is also going to be provided for you all. And also regarding the important interview questions are also going to be provided for you people. And related to the resume building class, how to prepare a resume, how to add these projects that you have done in the resume, how can you explain that in the interviews, Those things are important because resume building, resume is the important thing to get a job. If you don't have a proper resume, you will not get a job. Even though you can answer any skill, any question in the interview, but you should get to that point first. To get to that interview call itself, you need a resume. So proper resume needs to be prepared. For that, I will be going to help you people. So the resume building class is going to happen. Okay, so the resume building I will be only going to take care, and also the mock interviews. So mock interviews are also another important thing. Mock interviews I would be going to conduct for you people. I will be going to make you ready for how the job interviews are going to be. In the same manner, I will conduct it so that you learn from those interviews as well. Okay, so this skill set, whatever I have mentioned, every skill I am the only trainer who will teach you people. Okay, I can say again, my name is Harish. I am only going to be the faculty or the trainer for you who will teach you all the skills. Because in some places, what they will do is one or two skills, one faculty, other two skills, one more faculty. Like that, separate faculties are going to come, so their continuity or the integration among the skills will miss. But here I am going to teach you all the skills on my own. No other separate faculty will come, including all the things I mentioned. I will be only going to take care for you. So all the skills you can attend any number of times. You can attend any skill any number of times. Let's say you have attended for the Power BI class or any other class, but you wanted to listen to the class for the second time or third time also. Yes, you people can come and attend. You can attend any skill any number of times. No need to pay any separate amounts for that. Only once is the registration fee. That's it. No other fees extra. Okay, and for every uh, tool or every skill that you're learning here, what are the softwares required? Every software is a free installation. You no need to take any subscriptions. You no need to pay any amount for us also. It's a free installation of the softwares. How to install it? I will help you people. So I will provide you at the time of explaining every skill. I will let you know how to install that particular software. So installation of softwares also I am going to take care for you people. You can attend any skill any number of times. I am the only trainer for you who will teach you all the skills. Coming to the class timings, the new batch timings and all, the duration of the course is going to be 4 months. The duration of the course is going to be 4 months. And the class timings, daily regular classes will be from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday, regular classes, daily 1 hour of class will be there. And some days I will take some extra 1.5 hours sometimes, or some Saturdays classes like that. But regular classes will be from Monday to Friday, daily 1 hour of class. The class timings we have is morning 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. We have a batch which is having in both offline as well as online. We have in both the places. And in the evening time also we have the classes from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. We have the classes from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. in the online mode. So you can join in any batch because both the batches are new batches which we are starting. So you can join in any batch and you can attend either in the offline mode or the online mode or hybrid mode, because some days offline, some days in the online. You can attend in any manner. For each and every one of you, the recordings are also going to be shared. Even though you come for offline or even though you attend in the online, recordings is a common thing. The data sets, the project details, the data, everything I will be going to share it each and every one daily after completion of the class. Suppose today class 11 to 12 happened. Within 12:10 or 12:15, you will get the recording link. Okay, any class within 10 to 15 minutes after completion of it, you people will be going to get the recording of that particular day, the notes or any other PDFs that I need to share. Everything I would be going to send you people. So that is about the duration. Here the interesting thing with us is, if you want to complete the course within less amount of time, let's say not 4 months, I wanted to complete it in 3 months or 3.5 months or somewhat less than that, I can also help you people in attending both the classes. Morning one class and evening one class you can attend, and you can learn morning one subject and evening one subject. Like that, if you can learn, you people can able to complete the course within less amount of time. This is not a mandatory thing, and we are not charging any extra amount for that. Okay, it's normal fees only. If you are interested, you can join in both the classes. We won't charge any extra amount. Once you join, you can directly let me know so I can help you in joining any of the batch of your choice, or both the batches also. If you want, you can join, no problem. And you can, I will allow you to join in any of the batch, so that is also possible with us. And regarding the placement support from our institute, you people are going to get the placement assistance until you get the job. Until you get the job, placement assistance will be provided. It can be months or years also. We are going to provide you people the assistance, and of course the course completion certificate also are going to be shared with you. Once you complete the course with us, you will be going to get the course completion certificate. And apart from the course completion certificate which we are going to share with you, from my side, you people can also get the support for Microsoft Azure certifications also. No extra charges. In this particular course only, I will guide you people for these Microsoft Azure certifications. Azure certifications is that is nothing but cloud certifications. If you have this Azure certification, that would be like a more benefit for you when you go for the interviews or when you apply for the job opportunities. Also, you will be given some preference rather than the other students. So that preference, if you want, if you can do some certifications, that would be better. So I am suggesting Azure, but you can also can do the certifications in the Azure, oh sorry, the AWS or GCP or any other Google Analytics certificate. You can do that, no problem. But I can also guide you people in doing some external certifications like Microsoft or some big companies certifications. I'm asking, okay. Anyhow, course completion certificate from our institute we are going to share. But apart from that, from the Microsoft, if you want to do some certifications, I will guide you people. Okay. So which is certifications you can target, which exam you can prepare, and how you can prepare everything. I will be going to guide you people in this. Okay. So in this Azure certifications also, you can attend the exam. Three exams are free. Okay, there are three exams you can attend for free. You no need to pay any exam fees also. After that, apart from three exams, if you want to write anything in the Microsoft Azure, you need to pay some amount there to the Microsoft exam fees, not for us, okay, for the Microsoft as an exam fees. But before you go for that, three basic and free certifications are there. I will tell you what are those free certifications, how you can go ahead and write down them, and how can you get certified. I will help you with that. So overall, this course was entirely based on giving the best preference for our students in getting the job as a data analyst. Guys, really I'm saying, you can see in anywhere in any institutes, nobody are nowadays teaching the Databricks and PySpark. Even we are teaching this from your batch only. Means why that is being added means it's not like a burden for you, because here we are teaching. So if we don't teach, nobody are teaching, in the sense why we are covering here the latest skill, in the sense we want our students to get more preference among the others. In the job interviews nowadays, PySpark is becoming like a mandatory skill. So to provide you external support and also to get apart from the other students, we are providing the latest skill set in the market. If you can learn this skill set, you know what are the job opportunities available for you. So what are the career opportunities you can able to apply means, of course you can apply for the data analyst job role. You can apply for the data engineer also. Databricks and PySpark is going to give you a lot of other opportunities like this data engineer. Okay, the data engineer also, the business analyst also, business analyst role also you can apply. The Power BI developer role also you can apply. Power BI developer, Power BI developer role also you can apply. The Tableau developer role also you can apply. Okay, the SQL developer separately we will be going to have the job opportunities. Even the ETL developers also will be going to get some job opportunities for that. And even for the BA analyst or BA developers, BA analyst in the sense, guys, it is nothing but Tableau or Power BI only, business intelligence we used to call. So even business analyst role. So these are the so many job opportunities. Even for the data science also you can apply if they don't ask you the machine learning course. Okay, so these are the multiple job opportunities you can able to apply by the completion of this course. Guys, really if you can follow our classes, if you can able to do the practice, the assignments, everything sincerely here in this particular institute with me, definitely by the completion of this duration course you will be going to get a job with the 3 to 4 years of experience in data analyst knowledge. You will be going to complete the course. How with 3 to 4 years of experienced person data analyst knowledge will be the same experience you people can get in this domain. Okay, so that is my guarantee. But for that, I need from your side also the 100% commitment, like attending the daily classes, doing the good practice, day-to-day practice and all. Those things are going to definitely give you. Okay, so that is about my side. I guess I have been completely covered the things. So let me know if you people have any doubts, and I will be going to answer your questions. Let me stop the recording.